Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 and headset, stop that. I don't know why you think you have to go, why you can't just stay in the same place. Every Guardian's like, oh well I have to slide this way. But anyway, so in the last episode we did Jacob's mission. It was definitely a thing. So now that we have other people's stuff to do, we just went to Omega, and then to another place, and more side quests to do. Remember, don't do the RePlay IFF before. Also don't go to Omega 4. Really. What do we have? We'll disable the box signal. Help tower. Anything else? 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. Help jack. Chunka. Well, let's go disable the fault signal, then we'll go help tower. After we talk to Jacob, and he's all, and Bioware's like, hey, you should ask him how he feels. Like this is some sort of telltale game. He's like, oh, I don't want to talk about my feelings. Don't press me on this. But it's a Bioware game. I sort of have to press you on this because it's not like I really get much of a choice. Then we guess that the moon is gonna have something. It's gonna be like, hey, there's a side quest on us. By the way, look at all this helmet.
Probe away.
Also, we need more palladium.
Probe away. Launching probe.
So what's Watson? Watson is known to human me for two things. It's for ties around a very large moon, and the bureaucrats that snafu over which organizations got to say that first. The first guy we're claiming with the Chinese People's Federation, the United North American States, and the European Union. I was gonna say, I doubt the Chinese People's Federation would name the planet Watson. Just saying. Let me ask.
Anomaly detected.
Of course there's a frickin' anomaly. Why wouldn't there be? It's not like I'm trying to go do stuff. Oh, then you try to go do stuff. Guess what you need? You need side
Probe launched.
You need this random little tiny planet in the middle of nowhere to tell you that, hey. Oh. I was gonna say, what the hell is this? It's a hot Jupiter ant. Oof, that is pretty hot. So how can we probe this thing without melting our probe?
Launching probe.
Question mark. So I'm not sure how much I'll get recorded at the moment.
Probe launched.
If I get this video done, I'm not sure I'll probably pass out after that. Jeez, that's a lot of these planets now. First century pioneer groundwater remediation techniques.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Okay, so what else? There's this one. Or at least one more.
Probe away.
Okay, well, let's go investigate what's on this planet.
I have detected an anomaly.
It's a large moon. Bang, let's to 2 Alliance spaceports and naval base escape of building 6 fire squadrons each and a classified number of interplanetary ballistic missiles. Why isn't that great?
Launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately. Repeat. Javelin Mark 2 missile launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately.
Probe launched.
Detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately.
Repeat. Javelin Mark 2 missile launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately. Launch.
Probe
That
launched.
doesn't sound great.
Something on our
Probably
sensors.
go investigate. So, scans detected Alliance colony defended by Javelin Mark 2 missile base. The trust center indicates that the base is compromised by Batarians who launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction colony is imminent. Still probably of survivors if missiles strike. Find the control panel in the Javelin missile. So we have a military base. And apparently the Batarians have taken it over. Great. To find the control panel in the Javelin Mark 2 missile base, time of impact calculated, landing point, we have 5 minutes to deactivate the missiles. Great, super, wonderful. Well, let's go see how this goes. Garrus. Wait. No, we'll take towing. Why not? Problem with Tawi though is she is basically she's better against synthetic things. Problem though is we usually don't fight that many synthetic things. Or it's usually a mix. Oh, so that's probably not good. I was going to say no points, right? Not really. So what's with this
Warning.
music?
2 missiles are approaching.
There was a battle here.
Nice green arm.
Got one.
So it's like, why would I want to go that way? The door's not open. We want to go this way. Not like we really have time to mess around looking for stuff here, really. No, well, this one's complicated. Well, at least it's only 4, I suppose. Instead of the usual 5.
Get ready to fight.
Take it!
Yes!
Grab me cover!
No, it's fine. Oh, jeez. Well,
This should soften them up.
Okay, so door bypass. Yeah, loot. This is great. I'm worrying about loot on. What? The hell is the purpose of that room? I guess it's for enemies to spawn in. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, sure, that's a great room. Can't go anywhere for now. Thanks for having it. Let's see. Okay, was that it? I think that was it. Oh, we have to do this. There we go.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Oh, hey, great, super. So, there's one target. Flag carriers to protect allies' interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city. Or do you apply carriers to save the city and hundreds of lives from cinders or destroyed? However, this colony will no longer be viable and will have to be evacuated. So let's think about this logically. This music's entirely too loud. But anyway. Tactical viability. People can be replaced. However, if we... In this case, the people will live, but they'll all have to be evacuated. No longer a viable planet. So yeah.
We've done it.
I'm not sure which Paragon or Renegade choice that is. So we prevent the Patera from destroying the colony of Franks. Take on its infrastructure, but it remains viable for repopulation. Exactly. Like, I don't know was that a Paragon or a Renegade choice, because they weren't in the usual spots. And I didn't even say if I gained Paragon or Renegade points for that. Huh.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay. Oh, gotta feed the fish. Gotta feed the fish. Gotta feed the fish. Remember to feed the fish. Cause you gotta feed the fish. Is that? You gotta feed the fish. Feed the fish. Now the fish are fed. Let's go see Jacob. Maybe he wants to talk. Maybe he's gonna stop being a bitch about it. Jacob, you need to talk about your failings. Jacob, failings. Bioware.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Never mind, we don't get to talk about feelings. It's just over. So we've reached the point where he no longer has dialogue. Great, super wonderful. me.
Only half our fuel remains.
Edie, I don't give a shit. Poke it. Okay, ooh, it's rich. It's rich in what? You know, stuff. Oh, I do know more.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Okay, so what is this? Cloaked, management, clouded, stuff. You know. Sanctum, man.
Anomaly detected.
Sanctum's truth is space just because it's going doesn't mean it's a pit. Freezing ice storms cut the polar temperatures over the Habitat lines the equator. Don't deny so that was in center breach. Breath master times gets out the center of the oh, it's time for my pirates at 14 years global high. Great.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Back to Captain Naren when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Naren when you're done. Check all...
Probe launched.
Okay.
I have found something.
So what do we have? Distress beacon detector on initial sweep is confirmed to be fabrication templates. Alert on switching sheds. It's a order for pirate ambush. Preliminary scans indicate that it's shining down the power switch distress beacon or south blue zones. Transmission to save the ambush site. Now how is that a distress signal? We're gonna check all those tunnels for runners. How is that a distress beacon? Anyway. Garrett... Do I want Garrett's Tower or do I want Grunt Tower? I probably want Grunt Tower because Shotgun Squad. Can't go wrong with Shotgun Squad unless they don't fire properly.
Ambush incoming.
Good for them. I think too long. Right. No. Me.
Watch out!
Storms from over on south end.
Focus fire, they've lost shields. They're all yours.
I feel like a drone. Stress in.
Worthless.
And does damage.
One down.
A shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out. Now.
Grant at times I'm not sure if he's actually being effective or not. Which is, I mean...
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Brunfeld mining facility has been closed until further notice.
Holy shit. Well, now I'm half deaf, gang.
Go for the optics, Stratika. Go for the optics.
Watch yourselves!
The hell was that? suddenly everything is going to That was louder than anything we've heard so far. Jesus.
This should soften them up.
I have more people in the green. Okay, so...
Due to Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
It's like those things aren't being affected by our audio levels at all. So it's like they're just constantly higher than they should be. Wow, that's a thing. Do we want to go this way or do we want to go the other way? Question mark. Well, this seems like the way to go, so let's go the other way then. I hate missions like this where it's like, hey, there's two paths. But which one's the actual path to go? That one seems like the actual path to go, so let's go this way. You want to shoot at me and interrupt my bypassing? No, good. But yeah, I was not expecting, you know, loudest message ever. Jeez. Oop. Dave.
Hey cousin, that jerk Selim just fired me for no reason. I swear the guy has it out for me. I hear the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Wish me luck.
No, sure, brick cameras. Oh well. So here's the thing. That message, see, that's fine. What the hell is with those other messages? Holy shit. Who designed that? Oh, we're gonna have messages, but they're not gonna be affected by the player's volume. They're gonna be affected just by volume. No. Ugh. Sorry, just partially deaf now. So where are the power cells? What do you want me to use power cells on? There's a door. There's a day pad.
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
Okay. By the way, Mac. Who's doing multiple Mac? Oh, is that?
Engaging.
Nothing faster than to sneak up on the pause.
Assessment requested. Emergency. Critical failure.
Oh, they took out. Oh, that's real. That was like, no. Can you hack it?
Targeting error.
But they don't do it. No, it's not chewing outside.
I'll put them down. To the right.
Yeah, that's one reason I don't use powers. Oh, you can't use this because of the
duration. I'll put them down.
Oh, fine. Stop that. Yeah, you can't use these to protect my armor. You can't use this to protect my shield too. So what's in here? Boop. So, an agent has from the press for the client arrived today. The client asked for discretion. There's a few red flags on Command Center suggestion. I plan to persuade the agent to involve the nature and location of the cargo. Valentine, on the client's agent forwarded under minimum pressure. Command Center has time to respect. The client hopes to hire some appropriate artifact from the dig site. So wait, does this just connect to that alpha one we did earlier? I think it does. It's very sure with agent okay with the located side. Look, we did that one already. So if we didn't do that one already, would this have just let us there? Huh. Unless it's an over-appropriate artifact. For us to go touch and see the same visions we've already seen. Let's see what we got here. Clamps. Battery thing. Y thing. Uppity thing. C thing. Okay, we really love stuff bypass, don't we? Clamp thing. Battery thing. Uppity thing and C thing. This is a stress beacon. Anything out before we touch it? No. Boop.
We've done it. Okay.
You're scared to level. Okay. Good. Deactivate the thing. Gain funding. Gain rid of. You need to go feed the fish. Feed them fish. Then we'll go help Terry. Yay, Terry. She didn't messages, so there must not be any new ones. Nope, come on. There you go, mouse. Just gotta go feed the fish. Feed them fish. Nice face, hamster. Yay. Yay. We're ready to get more fish. Which means we need to go to Arium, but Arium's... yeah. Arium's on the to-do list. There's a lot of things on the to-do list, though. How many systems are in this one? Well, there's the migrant fleet hill. You know it's weird because it's like there's two stars though, right next to each other, and all that's in here is a mass relay and a fuel depot. Like no plants or anything, so why build a mass relay though? Then there's pad, this one, which God who knows what sort of bullshit too. Well, at least you didn't say anomaly detected.
Probe launched.
Oh hey, we'll back up on Palladium.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
So what's going on, sorry. Consider bargain welcome to the Krogan, because no one wanted to live on such a frozen rock. Technically life been worse, so during the search of the Krogan completed after bringing hundreds of younglings per families of vast underground bunkers. During the 9th century, governments never strips of coal or reef had been destroyed by overfishing and pollutants, and since Krogan turned to the stars by no plan to consume. Cover treated an altered lesson by the Citadel Council. The Krogan could not be trusted to check their own numbers. Today, governments of frozen wasteland home to corporate agro-engineering efforts to try to implement sustainable agro and aquaculture practices. Krogan fortune fats are a constant threat, and the corporation pay mercenaries well to keep their operations safe. So there we go. So yeah, the Krogan, it's like, hey, we'll give you this planet. And then they overpopulate it, and everything went to shit.
Probe away.
We'll get back to it more in Mass Effect 3.
Probe launched.
But really, from a logical perspective, you should not kill the genophage.
Probe away. Launching probe.
I mean, yeah, the genophage sucks, but at the same time, if you think about it, logically, you probably shouldn't kill the genophage. Because Krogan practically repopulate faster than rabbits. And because of that, it means, yeah, they could easily, you know, end up with way too many overpopulated planets. Probably over half the galaxy could be full of Krogan before too long, if you let that go. It's just,
probe away.
We'll get back into it more in Mass Effect 3, I'm sure.
Launching probe.
No, we will have to discuss it in this one too, once we get to modern stuff. Oh, that's
probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
There we go. Okay, now we go back. We've used
Only
up
half our fuel remains.
Let's go help Tammy. That's where you fill our ship. And the migrant fleet. Looks smaller than I remember. So a fleet of 50,000 craft. Well, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That I counted at least 11. There might be more now, but a fleet of 50,000 craft over 17 million cores. The microfleet is the largest array of space-faring vessels in the known galaxy. The Corin on pilgrimage. Have visited most other worlds in the galaxy. Few outsiders have set foot inside the Corin ships. Well, let's go investigate. The decision to make a Mass Effect 2 could have dire ramifications in Mass Effect 3. Did you know? So of course we have to take Towie. And we're taking Garrus. Since we leveled up, what do we want to do? Do we want to work towards concussive shot? Do you want to save our points and put them into Kyber ammo? Or do we want to save our points and put them into... what is it? Net power thingy that we haven't gotten yet. Garrus, we're gonna get you armor piercing ammo. Might do you next. Terry, not much I could do with you. I mean, weapon damage, that skills wouldn't be bad. AI hacking would be nice to get that more, but you have to be fine synthetics, which would really be effective. Energy drain. Anyway, to the migrant for the lead. Still doesn't look like 50,000 vessels.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
What are the charges against Tali, Captain?
The charge is treason, and the punishment if she is found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials.
Well,
if I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Well, time to go talk to everyone.
You should speak with Admiral Ron. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
But just that?
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Tali Zora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nema.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora vas Nema. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
Which means us.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
This is a terrible idea.
It would have been helpful to know about this earlier, Tali.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Exactly. Dumbass.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard vas Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Do I get the reds? I get the red.
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves.
Oh shit, do I
Without her help,
Oh.
none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so. But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
That's not dangerous. We killed Geth. Do you remember Mass Effect 1? We killed loads of Geth.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause. We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Well, let's get ready to go, though.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like... Why are the Geth stuff? Here's the thing. Before we get to Legion's part, it's like, oh yeah, we're not even going to try to justify the Geth. But then once we get to Legion's part, we're going to try to justify the Geth. The Mass Effect 3, we're going to make the Geth look not terrible. It's gonna get stupid before it gets good. Anyway, time to talk to people.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Hangirls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
No.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
If anyone...
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tali's in good hands.
So wait, Vasnima, that means he's technically in charge of Tali's ship, right?
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rael inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago.
Duh.
He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
No.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
What would be fun is if we could bring Legion here with us.
Thanks for the information.
But I doubt it.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
I doubt that's an option. Even if we did have him, I doubt we could bring him here on this. Hey, Vitor.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I...
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
Yeah, we traumatized.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care, Vitor, and good luck.
You too. Be safe out there.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
We're going to get into that a lot.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt the fact that ship It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
The whole, you know, are machines living things? We're gonna get into that a lot.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
We just did
I
that.
had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments...
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Slavery.
You're insane.
Exactly.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
I want to enslave them. Machine.
Kalrieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star. Our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
But I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
The plant said there was a Geth stronghold. The hell? You...
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Have you seen how much palladium and stuff we have?
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
We should get going.
Yeah.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Talizora and Guevara out of control. This is on their heads.
My mind is like, why the fuck am I doing this shit? I ask you, what in the fuck are we doing now?
I didn't expect a human to be such a
Alright,
good speaker.
chorus.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created.
The Admiral Corsair's the only logical
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
See? Admiral Corsair's the only frickin' smart one.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect, but like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Exactly. Like, even when we were talking with Tali in Mass Effect 1, it's like, we kept saying, yeah, you guys were stupid. You guys were stupid. No, obviously they're going to try to rebel against us. You sure about that? Well, obviously, if they start thinking like that, they're going to rebel against us. Well, maybe not all of them. I mean... God,
you and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael'Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end.
Like, Cor sounds like a dick.
That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
No, I don't. like
we should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Exactly. He's not a bad guy. He's not really a dick. He's just, by the way, I prefer the Geth.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
But Tower's like, no, the Geth are evil. But they're not. Warriors are just stupid. Do I really want a romance tower? Knowing how this is?
Well to the Admirals.
Question mark.
Even during the healing, Talizora's first thought is to protect.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now.
Yeah, feel like
good luck with those Geth,
for a while. We haven't even reached the place yet. Anyway, let's go boop things. Okay, so here's the thing. In the Quarian's defense, a lot of the Geth we fought haven't stopped to talk to us. Like Legion. We haven't even met Legion yet, though. But yeah, a lot of them haven't stopped to talk to us. A lot of them are like, Geth noises, and then they shoot first. Like, for example,
hostile spotted.
They shot first.
That one hit!
Well, actually,
Nothing faster than Strategavos' paws.
Hold fire, Shepard!
Alright, I forgot you guys are stupid and don't see those things. So I have to do. Okay, so here's the thing. In the Geth defense, the Geth are pretty smart. So they probably got assembled and realized and saw what was going on. It was like, they're testing weapons against us. We don't like this. And so they fought back, and so that's basically probably the Geth defense. So they realized what was going on here, and they don't like it. Not like they stopped crashing things either, though, probably. But then again, the Quarians probably didn't crashing things either. The Quarians were probably just too busy slaughtering them outright.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
That and Terry's father is a bit stupid, as we will find out. Might touch on top. Nope, that one didn't. This looks like a repair drone.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize.
It also has a gun on it, though.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secured drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haestrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
So does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out. Let's see, I want that one, purple, white text on top, slanting that way. No, that was not right.
This is valuable.
Ooh, gift should save.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Well, there you go.
Heads up!
Like, you're trying to make us feel bad for the... Like, they're trying to make us feel bad for the Quarians. But it's their fault. Ugh.
Look out!
Got you.
Let's get from we don't have any ammo.
Combat droid ready. Ah!
Hi.
Got one.
Look, I saw some gap come out of hill, but nope. Can't go through that door.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient.
Oh, look at you.
You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
If you don't take back your home, the Geth win.
I won't let that happen. Not today. Not ever. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
I'm gonna smash my head on the screen for a bit. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help make it better.
Ah!
This should punch through their armor. Scratch one!
Why is this thing coming? Why is this there? There you go. Ambitious, aren't they?
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on. Let's finish this.
Well. Oh, more wall saves. Oh, model floater ship. That's probably worth more to me than hostile. Shiny. Oh, there we go.
Concussive shot ready.
Why is it still alive? But okay.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Well, guess what?
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback.
Well, look what happened.
Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Yeah, that's
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
That breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but when this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on.
So here's the
If
thing.
we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Terry's father was like, hey, tell them what breakthroughs we made. You gotta tell them so they can fight back against the Geth. Because we gotta murder the Geth. Well, Terry's like, no, we can't let them know that my father was a war criminal and made active Geth, which is bad. And
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Shepard was right. Springing the information about Rail.
I like how they think we're dead already, like, so...
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Do I have high enough renegade? That's the question of the day.
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
So here's the thing.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
I have my renegade up high enough. So here's the thing, we could rally the crowd. We have no evidence, here's the evidence. I like this one.
Tally's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tally, we're leaving.
Exactly. Just F the guys.
This is a formal proceeding!
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
But...
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth.
But...
Do whatever you want with your toy ships. But leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tally's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Well, I sort of took them both down a peg.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Yeah, by the way...
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
They won't.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
So basically, you're wasting the time. Trying to
I
make
can't
peace
believe you
with
pulled
You're
that off.
wasting time trying to
What
attack
you
me.
said. It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank
Yeah, see,
you
that's
for
how you
being there
act
for
to be
my
a threat to
father
the
and
Mass
me.
Effect is you shout
Even
louder
when-
than everyone else.
Thank you.
But yeah, literally, that's how you are effective in Mass Effect, is you shout louder than everyone else. Definitely was right about that.
Tally, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tally Zora
That's
Vas
cute.
Normandy.
I like it.
Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
Now what's this?
Now what's this? 30 renegade points. Jesus. Apparently shouting them down was super effective. Still not enough, but...
The talk of work is...
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. Glad they're on our side.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't...
Goodbye, Admiral.
Damn, Shepard, been a while since I saw anyone rail at the admirals like that. Guess they can't court-martial you, though.
Yeah.
Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals going to try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless it's...
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Well, there you go.
The RRI was a good start, but there are lots more Geth out there that need killing.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
I can't see because the frickin' thing's in my way.
We found Rail's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Keela's alive.
Keela's alive. It's like I'm trying to talk to people, game. You could stop trying to.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you. Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
You need to...
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
He's the only smart one. Anyway, let's just get off the ship before I lose my mind. So anyway, Tax Force will clear up all charges in the trust and ship and ensures their loyalty on the mission. The liquor ramifications requiring more efforts against Gaffer traveling. Likely to need growing forces against Reapers. Cannot risk additional instability. That's fee. Tau gained energy drain. But I think that means those shields and maybe barriers. I was like, if that only works on barriers, that's not that great. Lock new outfit for Tali. We can increase our shields. We can increase our tech damage. Got more money. Got some palladium, palladium, palladium. And we need to go feed bitch and then talk to Tali in this video because it's gone on long. Oh boy, it's gone on long. Okay. The first priority, go up and feed the fish. Gotta remember to feed them fish. Yay. I spoke the space hamster. Hi, space hamster. Still, it's very, I don't know, it's very, it's like the game's very mixed on it, because, oh, the Gaffer, for the most part, they make the image of the Gaff the enemies, but yet then they turn around and make the Gaff look like not the enemies. Make the Quarians look like they're stupid and attack them for no reason. It's just... justifying the enemy.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket.
What?
Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you. Ha!
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
It's like I'm trying to establish this whole relationship thing with Tali, but it's like, no, you can't do that yet. Oh yeah, my father would be proud that I blew up Gaff. But...
No messages for you, Commander.
I know, there's no messages for me. How are my points? 150. We're getting much closer to Trinity, though. So here's the thing, we level up and then we can put points to the Kyra ammo. Or we could get up to concussion shot. Or we could, you know, get Garrus's power. I might do that next. Wait, not Garrus's. But I do need to get Garrus done. Okay, we might try doing Jack's and Garrus's next time. That's for next time. I don't know, let's try and like decide who I really wants power, but... I don't know, what the hell did... What does Stain have for a power? I wonder. What did she even have for a power? But yeah, Thane. Like, what does he have for a power? I forget. Oh well. We'll worry about that next time. As for now, do we just save? Yeah, we just saved. Anyway, yeah. When we come back, we'll do stuff. As for now, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, and have a nice day.